With the increasing use of technology and the internet, we have become more vulnerable to the disclosure of our personal information. Personal information refers to any data that can identify an individual, such as name, address, phone number, email address, date of birth, social security number, credit card details, and others. The disclosure of personal information can lead to identity theft, financial fraud, cyberstalking, and other forms of cybercrimes. Therefore, it is essential to know how to protect your personal information and avoid its disclosure. In this article, we will discuss various strategies and techniques to help you protect your personal information and avoid its disclosure. Use strong passwords and two-factor authentication. One of the best ways to protect your personal information is by using strong passwords and two-factor authentication. A strong password is a combination of letters, numbers, and symbols that are not easily guessable. You should avoid using common words, such as password or 123,456, as they are easily guessable. You should also avoid using personal information, such as your name or date of birth, in your password. Two-factor authentication is an additional security measure that requires you to provide a second form of identification, such as a code sent to your phone or email, after you enter your password. This adds an extra layer of security to your account and makes it harder for hackers to access your personal information. Be careful with emails. Email is a common method used by cybercriminals to gain access to personal information. Therefore, you should be careful with emails and follow these tips. Verify the sender. Check the sender's email address to ensure it is from a legitimate source. Don't click on links. Avoid clicking on links in emails, especially if you are not sure about their legitimacy. Don't provide personal information. Never provide personal information, such as your username or password, in an email. Use spam filters. Use spam filters to block emails from suspicious sources. Use secure websites. When browsing the internet, you should only use secure websites that use HTTPS encryption. HTTPS encryption ensures that the data transmitted between your device and the website is encrypted and cannot be intercepted by hackers. You can check if a website is secure by looking for the lock icon in the address bar or the URL starting with https:// instead of http://. Use a VPN. A virtual private network, VPN, encrypts your internet connection and routes your traffic through a secure server, making it difficult for hackers to intercept your data. VPNs are particularly useful when using public Wi-Fi networks, such as those in cafes or airports, as these networks are often unsecured and can be easily hacked. A VPN also hides your IP address, making it harder for hackers to track your online activity. Be careful with social media. Social media is a common platform for sharing personal information, and it is also a common target for hackers. Therefore, you should be careful with social media and follow these tips. Don't share personal information. Avoid sharing personal information, such as your address or phone number, on social media. Use strong privacy settings. Use strong privacy settings to control who can see your posts and profile information. Be careful with friend requests. Be cautious when accepting friend requests from strangers or people you don't know well. Be careful with messages. Be wary of messages from strangers, especially those that ask for personal information or request that you click on a link. Use antivirus software. Antivirus software can help protect your device from malware and other cyber threats that can lead to the disclosure of your personal information. Antivirus software can detect and remove malware, block phishing websites, and warn you about suspicious downloads. You should regularly update your antivirus software and run scans to ensure that your device is protected from the latest threats. Be careful with public Wi-Fi networks. Public Wi-Fi networks are often unsecured and can be easily hacked. Therefore, you should be careful when using public Wi-Fi networks and follow these tips. Use a VPN. Use a VPN to encrypt your internet connection and protect your data from interception. Don't use sensitive websites. Avoid using sensitive websites, such as online banking or shopping sites, on public Wi-Fi networks. Use HTTPS websites. Use websites that use HTTPS encryption to ensure that your data is encrypted. Turn off sharing. Turn off sharing on your device to prevent other users on the network from accessing your files and data. Monitor your accounts. You should regularly monitor your accounts, such as bank accounts, credit card accounts, and social media accounts, for any suspicious activity. This includes checking your account statements, transaction history, and login activity. If you notice any unauthorized activity, you should report it to the relevant authorities immediately. Secure your devices. You should secure your devices, such as your computer, smartphone, and tablet, to prevent unauthorized access to your personal information. This includes using a password. Use a password or PIN to secure your device and prevent unauthorized access. Updating software. Regularly update your software and operating system to ensure that you have the latest security patches. Using encryption. Use encryption to protect your files and data from unauthorized access. Turning off Bluetooth. Turn off Bluetooth when you are not using it to prevent unauthorized access to your device. Be careful with phone calls. Phone calls are another common method used by cybercriminals to gain access to personal information. They may pose as a legitimate company, such as your bank, and ask you to provide personal information over the phone.